Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Fix Flicks. If you've been following our tutorial series in chronological order, we have installed Windows 10, ensured that the system is fully updated, and added a web browser, so we are now ready to explore all that the internet has to offer. However, the web is also full of pitfalls for the uninitiated, and therefore, in this tutorial, we will be installing antivirus software. Antivirus software typically comes in two varieties, namely paid for or free. Typically, paid for variants rank marginally higher in independent testing by identifying and preventing a higher percentage of viruses and producing fewer false positives, and some users feel a greater sense of security from using a paid for product. The leading contenders in the paid for arena are Kaspersky, Norton and McAfee. Links to purchase all three are provided in the description accompanying this video, and on screen. However, as we like to keep our wallets close to our hearts, and preferably closed at all times, we will be exploring an entirely free option which consistently ranks highly in independent evaluations, often performing at a level which challenges the paid variants. We will therefore install Avast. It should be noted that Avast is not a sponsor of this video, nor does this tutorial represent an endorsement, although Avast has provided many years of satisfactory operation without cost. We will begin by launching our default browser, which in this instance is Google Chrome, by clicking upon its taskbar icon. We will then navigate to avast.com, where a large Download Free Antivirus button awaits. Clicking on the button begins the download. Once downloaded, the installer can be launched by clicking on Avast freeantivirus.exe. A pop-up from User Account Control will query the installation. As this is an intentional act, we are fully expecting to install Avast. We can safely select Yes here. A progress bar will now scroll from left to right to indicate the status of the installation. Whilst you may be tempted to immediately reach for the large green Install button, there are two preliminary steps which you may wish to take. Avast offers to install its Secure Browser program by default. If you purposefully intend to use the Secure Browser program, you should leave this ticked. However, you may feel that you do not wish to use this browser, as Windows offers Microsoft Edge by default, and our previous tutorials have installed Google Chrome as a replacement default and have further examined Firefox and Opera browsers. In this installation, we have unticked the option to install Avast Secure Browser. We also click to customize the installation. If you follow our tutorial series, you will note that we always choose to customize, as undesirable options and features can often be hidden within a customizable installer. The customization screen essentially presents two functions. When asked which components we wish to install, we will change the protection level from recommended protection to custom protection. At first this may seem counterintuitive, as recommended protection ticks all of the options presented below. However, many of these options are simply links to Avast's paid-for product, and we require only the core functionality of the program, selecting File, Web, Behavior and Mail shields. Note that the Mail shield is not included by default after clicking Custom Installation, so we have ticked its box to ensure that it is installed. The remaining customization allows us to select the installation path for the program. Many users accept the default installation path, and this is entirely acceptable for a significant portion of users. However, over the course of this tutorial series, we intend to install a significant number of programs to the hard drive. Doing so will quickly bring about a disorganized drive, and therefore we will start as we intend to continue by creating new folders into which we will organize our program installations. We begin by clicking on the button marked Change. The box which appears allows us to select the destination folder for our antivirus installation. It is our job to navigate to the folder in which we wish to install the program, and we have a largely free choice as to the destination. We click on This PC to begin navigating our way through our chosen path, before scrolling down to access the system's main drive labelled C. Having performed a clean installation in previous tutorials, we find that there are only 5 subdirectories inside the C drive. As we are installing a program, it's logical to use the program files directory, so we open it. The program files directory is already well populated by default. To keep our installations separate from those already present, we'll set up a new folder for this purpose by clicking the new folder icon at the top of the screen. We're going to name the new folder Applications simply by overtyping the existing name, and we will continue to add to this directory in subsequent tutorials. As a consequence of the name change from new folder to Applications, it adopts a higher position in the alphabetically sorted list. We open our Applications folder by double-clicking on it and find an entirely blank slate upon which to build. This structure will significantly expand as the tutorial series progresses, but for now, we are simply creating an appropriate location in which to store Avast. Next, we create another folder, which we rename Utilities. This folder was created using a different method, by right-clicking and selecting the new folder option from the menu which appears. We could simply have repeated the earlier step of using the new folder button. Having renamed the folder, we open it by double-clicking on it. We repeat this process 3 times more, creating further embedded folders named System, Antivirus, and Avast. So the full path to our installation is C, Program Files, Applications, Utilities, System, Antivirus, Avast. You may find this pathway convoluted and can certainly truncate it to suit your needs, or you might indeed find it entirely unnecessary and simply accept the default installation path. However, introducing an element of organisation may be useful further down the line as your software collection develops. No matter the path you have chosen, clicking Select Folder confirms your installation location. With the full installation path now entered, we are ready to click Install. A box appears in the lower right corner of the screen, highlighting the progress of the installation. Note the bar moving from left to right as the installation continues. Windows may briefly display error messages as the system transitions from the default system protection of Windows Defender to the new installation of Avast. This is entirely normal, and the message can be cleared without concern. Avast will place an icon on the Windows desktop, and you will receive a message advising you that you are protected. Click the large green button to continue. Avast then provides a notice which suggests you should not skip. You can comfortably skip this. Avast also offers protection for Android systems and takes this opportunity to advertise this fact to you. Note this option can be exercised by entering your email address and clicking on the green Send button. Much harder to spot is the option to decline contained in a blue hyperlink at the bottom of the screen. As we do not require the mobile application, we will click here to continue. The following screen adopts a similar format, with a large green button encouraging you to participate in Avast's rewards program, and a smaller hyperlink for declining the option. Once more, we decline. We finally arrive at the main Avast window, the program now successfully installed. We are reassuringly told that we are protected. Avast alerts us to its new menu feature, to which we click Got It. We now see the unobstructed interface, which we can close by clicking the close icon in the upper right corner. Note that Avast continues to run in the background and will now run continuously on your system until uninstalled. We now remove the shortcut which Avast has placed on our desktop by right-clicking the icon and selecting Delete. Note that holding the Shift key whilst selecting Delete bypasses the recycle bin. A confirmation box will appear. Select Yes to continue. With the shortcut icon deleted from the Windows desktop, we now make Avast's running task icon visible. Click the upward pointing arrow to reveal hidden icons, including Avast. It's useful and reassuring to have a visual confirmation that Avast is running and performing as expected. Dragging the hidden icon to a permanent position on the taskbar achieves this, and we simply click and drag the Avast icon to the desired position. With the icon now positioned, we right-click, and from the menu which appears, move upward to Update, and select Engine and Virus Definitions from the menu which appears. Avast will indicate that it is updating. In this instance, it was already up to date. We therefore progress to update the program. Again, the progress bar advises as to the status of the update. The program is also up to date without further modification. Given that your antivirus is integral to the operation of the system, you will find that significant program updates will require a system reset, and you should save any open documents prior to resetting your device. Click the green OK button to return to your desktop. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hopefully you found it useful. If you'd like more, you are very welcome to subscribe to the TechFixFlix YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Subscription is, of course, entirely free and provides easy access to all of the videos posted here. Clicking on the neighbouring bell icon means you will be notified whenever a new video is posted. Until your next tech fix, goodbye.